Hi, boys and girls. So it's Miss Ryan here, and it is the weekend, so I don't have any makeup on, so please don't judge me. But on the weekend, I try not to wear makeup. So we are taking our math test today, and I want to wish you all the best of luck. You're all the biggest smarty pants I've ever met, and I know you'll do great. But on this video, what I'm going to do is, I know that sometimes some of you don't have as much help at home during the day, or your parents are working, and I know you can get help from them at night. But if you'd like this video to refer to while taking your test, you absolutely can. But if you don't feel like you need it, then you don't have to watch it. It's just an option for you in case you feel that you want to listen to Miss Ryan give the directions, okay? No pressure, but it's just something to have just in case that it makes you feel more comfortable, okay? So number 1, we see an addition problem. It's really just to practice because, like I always say, it's important to remember how to add even though we're working on subtraction. So our first math problem of our test says 237 plus 19. Now, you might need a scrap piece of paper, or you might be able to do this on the side of your test if you printed it. So I'm going to give you a minute, and then you can come back when you're ready. You can also pause the video and play it when you're done, but I'll sit here for a minute and let you work on that problem. Okay, now this is a little awkward just sitting here. So what I'm gonna suggest is that you pause the video and then come back when you're all done with number 1, okay? When you get your answer, if you've printed the sheet, don't forget to fill in the bubble of what answer you've got, okay? And if the answer isn't there, you might wanna try to do it over, okay? All right. For number 2 and 3, the directions are the same. Number 2 is 569 minus 348. Okay, so you can go ahead and do that when you're ready. And number 3 is 320 minus 89. All right, so I would pause the video again, and then when you're done with number 2 and 3, you can come back to the video if you'd like. For number 4, this is one of those that we worked on during our review, okay? There is a missing number in the hundreds place. Now don't get scared. We all know how to subtract, so you'll do fine on this, I promise. So what you want to do with this one is subtract like you normally would. Even though they give us the answer at the bottom, you still want to go through the whole subtraction process just as you would. Once you get to the end at the hundreds place, you should be able to say blank minus blank gives me 4. Okay? So you should be able to get that answer, but you can't just try to fill in the blank. You have to do the whole problem with the regrouping to get there. Okay? I would like you to pause my video again and come back when you're all done with number 4. For number 5, this one is 800 minus 38. This is where we have to regroup using zeros, right? But we've done this before. When it's 0 minus a number, and then you can't go next door, you have to go all the way to the hundreds place. Okay, but we can't help you figure it out, but I can just kind of give you a little bit of an explanation. You can pause this video and come back when you're ready again. Number 6 and 7 are regular subtraction problems. Remember, when solving these though, you want to be nice and neat, okay? When you're nice and neat, it makes it easier to figure it out. If it's a little bit of a mess, sometimes you can make mistakes. So be nice and neat and come back when you're all done solving 6 and 7. Give the video another pause. Number 8 is another one where we have the number missing from the subtraction problem. Okay, solve the whole thing just as you would, and then once you get to that last space, you should be able to figure it out. And number 9 is another simple subtraction problem. You can pause again and come back when you're all done with number 9. Number 10, 11, and 12 are all word problems, but those shouldn't be a problem for us because we're smarty pants by now, right? So number 10, I will read it to you. Okay. Calvin has 214 buttons. He puts 56 buttons in a bag. How many buttons are not in the bag? Okay, you can pause, complete the problem, and come back when you're ready. Number 11. Katya's storybook has 429 pages. She reads 256 pages on Monday. She reads the rest of the book on Tuesday. How many pages does Katya read on Tuesday? So she has a really big book. She reads some of it on Monday. How much does she read on Tuesday? Remember, we're working on subtraction. Okay, you can pause the video and come back for number 12 when you're ready. Number 12. Dolores has 287 rubber bands. She gives 95 rubber bands to Tommy. How many rubber bands did Dolores give away in all? Once you have your answer, or once you complete the problem and you have your answer, that's our whole test. And I know you might be thinking, that was our test? That was easy. It doesn't necessarily mean it was easy. It means that you boys and girls have been paying attention, you're prepared, and you're super smart. Okay? So if you have any other questions, don't be afraid to email Miss Ryan. I can come on a Zoom and help you with the test if you need anything. But honestly, we've been doing such a good job during our Zooms. I think you're all going to do awesome. Okay? Don't forget to check your work and to take your time. Good luck, everybody.